An ordinance authorizing transfers and appropriations for fiscal year 2018 from the Grants Revenue Fund, the Director of Finance Provision for Other Grants, to the General Fund, the Managing Director.
On the resolution?
Yes.
Which one?
Thank you, Council President. Council President, as a longtime advocate of gun violence prevention, I have a lot of good days, but also I have a lot of bad days. I have lost count of the number of funerals that I have attended for constituents who have lost their lives far too soon to senseless gun violence. When I visit schools in my district, which should be a joyful part of my schedule as an elected official, I ask a classroom full of children to raise their hand if they know someone who have been victimized by gun violence. In a typical classroom, the majority of students in the class raise their hand. But today is a good day on moving forward in addressing the issue of youth gun violence here in the city of Philadelphia. As chair of the Special Committee on Gun Violence, I work closely with partners across the city of Philadelphia on better coordination and planning for gun violence prevention. This is not an easy task. A leading partner in the newly formed Office of Violence Prevention, which has been re-examining the city's violence prevention approach from the ground up. I have full faith in the office director, Shondell Ravel, but I have become convinced that they need additional capacity in order to succeed in their mission. I want to thank you, Council President, today for working to bring the $200,000 to the Managing Director's office to support this effort in addressing the issue of youth gun violence. This is only the first step as we approach the budget process to begin prioritizing how we address the issue of youth gun violence here in the city of Philadelphia. These funds will build on other important gun violence prevention steps the city has taken recently, including the police department new gun violence suppression unit. You know, last year we have ended the year with over 317 homicides here in the city of Philadelphia, so that should not go under the radar. That there is a new task force to specifically go after guns, and also the law department's lawsuit to ensure timely reporting of the national database for gun background checks, and the health department's anti-gun violence media campaign. This is one small step in our efforts to address the issue of young gun violence. But if we're going to be a great city, if we're going to recruit companies such as Amazon to come to the city of Philadelphia, we must have a safe city. So, Council President, I want to thank you for your leadership and your partnership, and I also want to thank the chairperson of the Committee on Public Safety for also working diligently and closely with me to address this issue. This is only the beginning, and as we move closer to the budget process, then that's really where the rubber is going to hit the road as we advocate for initiative to put boots on the ground so we can have young men and young ladies having the opportunity to get involved in something that's positive as opposed to picking up guns. Thank you very much, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you for continuing the focus.
Thank you.